Hello again, observers of the digital ether. Today, I want to talk about a concept that, while ancient, is fundamental to individual and collective prosperity: low time preference. It's a term that sounds academic, but its implications are as practical as daily bread, or the lack thereof. Look around. What do you see? A society that seems to be speeding at high velocity, consuming endlessly, going into limitless debt, and with an apparent aversion to anything that doesn't bring immediate gratification. Why this hurry? Why this inability to preserve resources, to think long-term, to build for the future? The answer, in large part, lies in the nature of the money we use and the institutions that manage it. Since money ceased to be backed by something scarce and tangible, like gold, and became a governmental promise, the temptation to print it at will became irresistible. Central banks, in their self-proclaimed wisdom, assumed the role of economic orchestrators, manipulating interest rates and expanding the money supply at their whim. Mises and Hayek warned us about the dangers of state intervention in currency. When money can be created out of thin air, it loses its function as a faithful store of value. Inflation, that silent and insidious taxation, erodes the purchasing power of savings, disincentivizing capital accumulation. Why save for tomorrow if your money will be worth less? It's a race against time, where the goal is to spend before the value evaporates. This dynamic is exacerbated by inflated credit. Banks, encouraged by loose monetary policies, grant loans at artificially low interest rates, flooding the market with cheap capital. This creates an illusion of wealth, stimulating excessive consumption and investment in unsustainable projects. People buy what they don't need, with money they don't have, to impress people they don't care about. It's a vicious cycle of debt and consumption that traps us in the present, preventing us from looking to the horizon. In Atlas Shrugged, Ayn Rand describes the looters who live off the labor of producers. In the monetary context, inflation and easy credit are tools that allow looters to consume the value created by others, without the need to produce equivalent value. This disincentivizes productivity, saving, and long-term planning, as the fruit of hard work is constantly eroded. But why is low time preference so crucial for human beings in general? Low time preference is the ability to postpone immediate gratification in favor of greater rewards in the future. It is the virtue of saving today to invest tomorrow, of studying for years to reap the fruits of a career, of building a solid foundation for future generations. It is the basis of civilization. Think of humanity's great works: the pyramids, the cathedrals, the bridges, the libraries. None of them were built by people with high time preference. They required vision, planning, sacrifice, and the belief that present effort would result in lasting benefit. As Ecclesiastes teaches us, there is a time to plant and a time to reap. Low time preference is the act of planting, knowing that the harvest will come, even if it is not for you. It is the mindset that allows for capital accumulation, innovation, and progress. Without it, society stagnates, living off crumbs of the present, incapable of building a future. It is the difference between a child who eats all the candy at once and an adult who invests in their education and career. And where does Bitcoin fit into this? Bitcoin is, by its very nature, a tool for low time preference. It was designed to be a scarce, predictable, and censorship-resistant money. 1. Programmed scarcity. With a fixed limit of 21 million coins, Bitcoin is the scarcest money ever created. This scarcity is verifiable and immutable, ensuring that no one can simply print more to devalue your holdings. This makes it an excellent store of value, encouraging saving. Why spend today if your Bitcoin, due to its scarcity, tends to appreciate in the long term. 2. Predictable emission. The emission rate of new bitcoins is known and transparent, decreasing every 4 years. The halving. There are no arbitrary decisions by central banks. Bitcoin's monetary policy is coded and immutable. This predictability allows people to plan with confidence for the future. 3. Decentralization and immutability. Bitcoin has no central point of control. No entity can confiscate your funds or censor your transactions. This offers financial sovereignty that protects the fruit of your low-time preference against third-party intervention. Hal Finney, one of the first to understand Bitcoin's potential, realized that it was a technology for the future. He saw that, unlike fiat money, Bitcoin rewards patience and long-term vision. It encourages hodling, not just as an investment strategy, but as an act of resistance against the culture of instant gratification. Bitcoin is not just a technology, it is a manifesto against the high-time preference imposed by fiat monetary systems. It offers us a way out, a way to choose a future of saving, investing, and building. It is an invitation for each individual to become the architect of their own financial destiny, with the confidence that the value they accumulate today will not be eroded tomorrow. So, the next time you think about spending without thinking, remember Bitcoin. It is there, patient, waiting for you to adopt low-time preference. And if you still don't get it, maybe I need a whiteboard, or a halving to convince you.